Hey, peace and blessings. Welcome to Adam's Apple, Season 1, Episode 1. Let's kick it off. This year, 2024, is going to mark one of the most critical elections that we can face. But within our cultural circles, that is the Black community, we got a problem going on that we need to solve and get straight pretty quick. The problem is that we're defining ourselves and identifying ourselves under two very specific categories. That doesn't make too much sense. How can we be African American and Black Americans at the same time? Why are we crisscrossing these two identifiers that mean two very different things? It identifies two very different mindsets that is going to affect how we act, behave, carry ourselves, and how we're seen by others in this country moving forward in a technological society. We cannot be both. We must decide whether we're going to be Black Americans or African Americans. And it's very, very important because in defining each one, we recognize and we understand that they're not the same. We don't think the same, we don't move the same, and we don't do the same. So let's think about this and put this in your mind and understand it. That African Americans, or so-called African Americans, have a mindset of assimilation. Doesn't matter who you are. You could be Australian, Ukrainian, from Hong Kong, or anywhere in the world. An African American will assimilate with you. They will eat your food. They will put your skincare products on their face. They will do everything just to assimilate with you. They have an openness to ignore their own culture to assimilate with someone else's, and they feel good about that. Black Americans, no, we're not that way. We roll with a pride, with a love of self. We're independent thinkers and we're critical thinkers. We don't need confirmation from others. And when I say others, I'm talking about we don't need confirmation from others to tell us which way to move and how to go. And one of the biggest things that showcased this, I would say, difference between the two identifiers of African American and Black American was that shameful, disgusting State of the Union address that the president got. All those Black folks you saw on that front level, that lower level, standing up every minute. Hey, yeah. He's so great. Those are your African Americans. So happy to be in that room with folks around them who've been taking advantage of them for years. Black folks now are coming to a position where we understand that we're not going to be used anymore. And we're going to begin to vote, think, and move a lot differently than we have been. You got to remember something. Black folks practically started the Republican Party. We've been with the Republican Party all our lives. My daddy, my great-granddaddy, all the way down the line, we were conservative Black Americans. We understood that our family line never came from Africa. We have nothing in common with our African brothers over there, and although we share the melanin in our skin, we're not African and we're not a part of them. And so our battle is still within ourselves because we're the only group of people on the earth who's still wondering who our daddy is beyond our creator. So this Adam Apple, I want you to think about this. What side are you going to be on? Who are you standing with? You're standing with African Americans who support transgender and teaching kids about sex in schools and all this liberal killing of babies and all these things the liberal community tells you is great and that you need. Feminist movement, I don't need no man, destroying our families, No, black folks is ready to get back to business. We're ready to, we have a seat at the table. You don't have a seat at the other table, but you stand there and yay, it was the greatest speech I ever heard. What side are you going to be on in 24? Because you could be suffering from Trump derangement syndrome, but you better vote in the interest of you and your family. And if you think that the party that wants to kill your children, and we're killing our children, our black women are killing our children to the tune of almost 2 million a year. This is Adam's Apple. Think about it. Till next time. Bye-bye.